Welcome to this tutorial on how to add a new distance learning session in Edspire portal. Hi, I'm Eddie from Edspire. In this video, I'm going to explain how Edspire portal is integrated with Zoom and Microsoft Teams, how to schedule distance learning sessions, and how to capture student attendance. Let's get started. Back in the old days, teachers faced a lot of challenges in scheduling distance learning sessions. First, they manually created meetings in Zoom or Microsoft Teams. Then, they had to send meeting invitations to the participants using WhatsApp, SMS, or email. Sometimes, these invitation links were lost or misplaced by students. In other times, the invitation links were shared with other external users, and instead of having 20 students in a session, teachers used to end up with 500 people trying to join their meetings. The lack of a daily or weekly schedule led to overlapping and conflicting meetings. It was almost impossible to tell if one of the participants had another conflicting meeting. Reporting student attendance was an additional task that teachers had to unnecessarily suffer with. It was a manual process and distracted teachers from focusing on what they do best, and that is teaching. Finally, school supervisors had no way of telling if teachers were starting and ending their online meetings on time, and had to deal with parent complaints about these issues. Let's see how Edspire solved all these issues in an effortless and simplified way. Edspire portal is closely integrated with Zoom and Microsoft Teams. You can schedule meetings on both platforms and invite participants without having to leave your portal page. In the distance learning page, you can view the meetings scheduled for today, the upcoming meetings, and the completed meetings. The meeting number, platform, subject, topic, scheduled time, and meeting status are clearly shown. To start a meeting, you can just click on the Start button and you will be redirected to Zoom or Microsoft Teams to conduct the meeting. In the Upcoming Meetings tab, you can view all upcoming scheduled meetings. You can see that today's meetings are highlighted in orange and the Start button is enabled. Meetings scheduled for later days are highlighted in blue and the Start button is disabled. In the Completed Meetings tab, you can see all the finished meetings and they're all highlighted in green. If you have uploaded a recording of a meeting, you'll be able to see the recording button on the right side. Clicking on this button will open the recording video and allow you to watch it. If there are any canceled meetings, they'll be highlighted in red color. If you go to the My Meetings page, you can even see a weekly view of your schedule, which gives you a very clear perspective on how your week is going. This page is also accessible to all parents and students, and every one of them can view their weekly schedule and join meetings when the time is right. Let's get back to the distance learning page and schedule a new meeting. Click on the new Zoom meeting button. In the new meeting page, choose the subject that the meeting is about, and fill out the topic and details. Next, you need to choose the meeting's participants. You can select one or more classes to invite all their students. You can also invite specific students from certain classes. If you want to invite parents to the meeting, click on the Select button next to the Guardians field, and choose which parents you want to invite. Finally, you can invite some of your colleagues at school to attend the meeting. When you are done with the participants, you need to schedule the meeting. Choose the date and time the meeting is supposed to begin, and enter the duration of the meeting. If this is a repeating meeting, then tick the Recurring Meeting checkbox. Next, you need to choose the repeating interval. You can have the meeting repeat every n number of days, weeks, or months. To set the meeting to repeat every 3 days, for example, select Daily in the Recurrence field, and 3 in the Repeat Every field. To schedule the meeting to repeat every week, on Monday and Wednesday for example, select Weekly, in the Recurrence field, 1, in the Repeat Every field, and then, select the days that the meeting is supposed to occur on, in the Occurs On field. You can also schedule the meeting to repeat monthly, by selecting Monthly, in the Recurrence field. Then you need to specify which day of the month the meeting is supposed to happen. Finally, you need to decide when the meeting will stop recurring. You can do that by choosing an ending date, or after a certain number of recurrences. Once you're done with the scheduling step, click on the Save button at the top to save your changes. As you can see, there are some participants that are having a conflicting meeting at the same date and time. You can choose to ignore that if their attendance is not mandatory. If this is the first time you schedule a Zoom meeting in the Edspire portal, you will need to authorize Zoom to allow Edspire schedule meetings on your behalf. This needs to be done only once. Click on the blue Add to Zoom button at the top. Fill your Zoom login credentials and click the Sign In button. Now you're ready to publish the meeting. Once you click the Publish button, the meeting will appear in the participant's schedule, and they will be able to join when the time is right. Let's open a previous meeting and see how the attendance is automatically captured. At the top, you can see a count of the number of participants who were on time, late, and absent. If you want to override the captured attendance, click on the menu next to the participant's name, and choose whether he or she is absent or late by the required number of minutes. If you have recorded the meeting, you can upload the video to your YouTube channel, and then copy and paste the video URL to the cloud recording link field. This will allow the students or participants to come back and watch the video at any time. The system also shows you when a recorded meeting was viewed by each participant. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.